Hello, everyone. We're calling this meeting to order. Jen will call a roll call. Chair Mejia? Here. Vice Chair Sun? Secretary Treasurer Yorve?
Here.
Director Almeida?
Here.
Director Angeles?
Present.
Director Kemp? Director Rawlings? Directors Sutton, Kemp, and Rawlings have been excused. We have a quorum. Great. Thank you, Jen. Now Elizabeth Brown will present the October 2025 Employees of the Month.
Good afternoon, Chair Mejia, members of the board, Mr. McDonald, and all others assembled here today. I am Elizabeth Brown, Executive Director and Vice President of Organizational Development and Administration. In support of LBT's strategic priority of fostering employee engagement, it is my pleasure to acknowledge the Employees of the Month for October 2025. The Employees of the Month for October 2025 are Sergio Gonzalez, Calextro Alex Savasol, and Anisha Hagan. Bus operator Sergio Gonzalez has been with LBT for 9 years, and this is his first Employee of the Month nomination. He is currently assigned to LBT 1. Sergio is known among his peers to be dependable, upbeat, and willing to lend a helping hand. He comes to work with a positive attitude, putting in extra effort to help service run smooth for customers and other employees. Sergio also delivers reliable service to customers and has a great attendance record. His dedication and teamwork exemplify LBT's values. Lead mechanic Calextro Alex Sabasol has been with LBT for 34 years, and this is his 10th Employee of the Month nomination. He is currently assigned to LBT 1. Alex is a responsible and dependable member of the maintenance team, always eager to help and mentor others. He steps up when needed in the office and in the maintenance shop. He consistently demonstrates leadership and a strong work ethic, making him a valuable member of the LBT team. Payroll staff accountant Anisha Hagan has been with LBT for 1 year, and this is her first Employee of the Month nomination. Anisha demonstrates exceptional customer service, responding quickly when employees reach out with questions or concerns regarding payroll. She takes ownership of the payroll process, ensuring her duties are completed on time and accurately. Anisha recently took the initiative to grow her knowledge by attending a webinar about the 5S principles: sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. Principles that promote organizational and safety in the workplace. She implemented improvements from the training, and her professionalism and encouraging team spirit boosts the morale of LBT employees. It is my pleasure to now present these valuable members of the Long Beach Transit team via video.
My name is Sergio Gonzalez. I'm a coach operator for Long Beach Transit, and I've been here almost 10 years. My favorite part of working with Long Beach Transit is driving and helping people. I'm a great communicator. I'm excited to be an Employee of the Month because I've been reaching out for this opportunity today for the past 9.5 years that I've been working here. Great place to be. Feels special to be here.
My name is Calextro Alex Sagbigsaw. I'm a lead mechanic here on day shift here at LBT 1. I've been here at LBT going 35 years. My favorite part working here at LBT is about we're like family and working together. Being employed of the month, I was surprised and happy.
I'm Anisha Hagan. I've been working for the Long Beach Transit for 1.5 years,
and I am an accountant in the finance department who processes payroll. One thing that I love about working for the Long Beach Transit is that everyone takes their role seriously and everybody works together as a team. I'm excited about being Employee of the Month because my hard work is being recognized.
Thank you to all of the employees of the month for being dedicated to connecting communities, moving people, making everyday life better. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Are there any public comments? Seeing none, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you to all the employees of the month for their hard work. Moving on to public comment. At this time, I invite members of the public to address the board of any matters that don't appear on the agenda and is within the board's jurisdiction. If you have not done so already, I ask you to submit a speaker card for the board secretary. Are there any public comments? Okay, seeing none. Now Ken McDonald will present President and CEO report.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chair Mahia, members of the board, and all who assembled here today. I am Kenneth McDonald, President and CEO of Long Beach Transit. My monthly agency reports highlights some of our accomplishments and ongoing activity centered around our strategic priorities. LBT's strategic priorities are improve safety and service quality, exercise financial accountability, foster employee engagement, enhance customer experience, and promote community and industry focus. This morning, the Long Beach Police Department commended bus operator Tamara Henry. Where is Tamara? Can you come up here for a minute? Oh, no. And she was recognized for her compassion and swift action, presenting her with the Community Service Award during their annual award ceremony. This award presented to community members or city employees for courageous actions taken to protect life, prevent crime, or provide other outstanding services to the community. On December 30th, 2024, Operator Henry was driving Route 61 when she saw a 5-year-old girl alone at Atlantic and 16th stop. Recognizing the child may be lost, Tamara stopped the bus, ensured the child's safety, and notified dispatch. The child, who is autistic, was unable to communicate any information. As LBPD arrived on the scene, they confirmed that the girl was a critical missing child. While she was being reunited with her mother, Operator Henry kept the child calm by promising to give her pizza. I thank Ms. Henry for going above and beyond her duties, reflecting LBT's core values of integrity and being proactive. Her compassion and quick thinking exemplify what it means to truly put our customers first in decision making. Also, I would like to honor her with proclamation from our local, state, and federal elected official in celebration of her heroic actions. From Office of Congressman Robert Garcia, from Los Angeles County Supervisor Janice Hahn, State Legislator Lena Gonzalez, and City of Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson and Vice Mayor Roberto Uranga. I would like to invite her to come to the front and the board members to come out, and we'll have our photographer. Oh, there she comes. Okay, to take a picture with us with operator.
Good afternoon. I just want to take this time to say thank you to the council members and Mr. McDonald and allowing me to be myself for the last 24 years. This is truly a blessing, and I'm really grateful. I just want to say for the team that I work with, like Nick, Robbie, and Donald, they also jumped in to help me to make this secure and comfortable. And I just wanted to acknowledge that I appreciate the team that I work for. And thank you, Mr. McDonald, and everyone else here. And last but not least, thank you to my husband for letting me be the best version of me. Kids are my thing. And I just want to say I appreciate this. Thank you guys. Thank you. And thank you. God bless everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. And continue the good work. Now you got to get your husband to get one of these awards so you wouldn't feel you wouldn't feel left behind. Okay. To foster employee wellness, staff members laced up their running shoes for the Long Beach Aquarium of the Pacific 5K on Saturday, October 4th, 2025. About 90 employees attended, including some of their families and friends. Thank you to HR team for coordinating such a great wellness initiative and for all who participated in the event. Thanks again. On October 22nd, Long Beach Transit Procurement Department, represented by Majed Abukai, Senior Buyer and Acting Procurement Manager, since his manager is out, participated in the third annual Small Business Speed Networking event hosted by WTS at LA. The purpose of this event is to showcase LBT's upcoming projects to small businesses across the Los Angeles region and strengthen engagement with the local vendors and community. As part of LBT's local vendor initiative, this effort aims to expand contracting opportunities, build stronger partnership, and encourage greater participation from small and minority owned businesses. Attendees had the opportunity to learn about LBT's procurement process, gain insight into future projects, and connect directly with staff to explore potential business opportunities. Participation in events like this reinforces LBT's commitment to equity, transparency, and inclusion in economic growth within the community. So I want to thank Majed for stepping up and representing the organization. Thank you, sir. Earlier this year, Long Beach Transit was contacted regarding needed repair to the passing time mosaic bench, which has several tiles missing. In response, LBT partnered with the Arts Council for Long Beach to restore the artwork, reinforcing the agency's commitment to community engagement and preservation of public art. Located at the northeast corner of First Street and Linden Avenue in Council District 2, the mosaic featured two reclining red figures set against a bright yellow background extending across the bench and its supporting column. The restored piece remained a prominent community and transit landmark, symbolizing LBT's connection to the neighborhoods it served and its dedication to maintaining local cultural assets. Although I want to add that this bus stop is not in use anymore, we don't no longer come down Linden, but we still keep this art active because a lot of people use that bench just to sit and relax in that area. I live close to that, so I know that because I walk there and see folks always sitting at the bench. LBT in the community. In the agency's effort to promote community and industry focus, our staff has participated in various community events this month. To highlight a few, this month the community relation teams connected with students across several community events, including the LBUSD Latino Heritage Celebration, the UCLA Sustainable Transportation Fair, and CSULB Ride the Wave Wellness Fair. The team helps students learn about the appropriate pass programs available, including the Go Pass, the Go Beach Pass, and LBT's UCLA Westwood 30-day passes. Our team also showcased a new battery electric bus pictured in this slide at the Ready Long Beach Expo, where families explored the bus, learned about LBT services and programs, and participated in interactive booth activities. LBT also provided charter service this month to the International City Theater as part of their senior program. This program helped make live theater more accessible to low-income seniors by providing access to the arts and service, and we provide Long Beach Transit provides transportation services to and from the performances. The Long Beach Municipal Airport, LGB, will host its annual Festival of Flights on Saturday, October 25th, 2025, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the west end of the airfield. This free public event celebrates Long Beach aviation history with aircraft displays, live music, food, and family activities. Long Beach Transit will provide shuttle service to LGB Festival of Lights on Saturday. Shuttle operation will run between the festival shuttle parking location at 4901 Airport Plaza, which is right outside here. If you wanted to go, it is the parking deck across from us, and the event site at the west end of the airfield. Service will operate from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., providing continuous 10-minute shuttle service before, during, and after the event to accommodate early arrival and late departure. And as if you know, this building that we're in here, this was originally the headquarters for Boeing when they first, a long time ago in Long Beach. So we have some connection to the airfields or festival of flights that is going to happen on Saturday. Long Beach Transit will host the California Transit Association's 60th Fall Conference and Expo, where over 900 attendees are expected in Long Beach from November 5th to the 7th. Staff has coordinated transportation efforts, technical tours to showcase LBT's facilities and services, as well as conduct marketing efforts. Several staff members will be speaking at the conference, including CEO McDonald, who would be talking on succession planning, Puri George, EDVP of IT, Lee Berner, EDVP of TSD, and Billy Anderson, Manager of Safety and Security, and also Dina Smith of Training, will be discussed in various topics from AI to succession planning to operator assaults. Finally, last month, staff provided an update on the upcoming February 2026 service change, which is expected to include adjustments to routes and schedule. To ensure community input and transparency, LBT will host a public meeting to gather feedback on the proposed changes. An upcoming meeting will be held on Wednesday, November 12th, starting at 6 p.m. at Wilson High School. That concludes my report for this month. Thank you.
Great. Are there any public comment? Seeing none, is there any discussion from the board?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh.
I just have a quick comment, Chair, regarding the mosaic. Thank you for bringing the bench back to life. I lived in the East Village for 8 years and always admired the bench for its beauty and its art. So thank you.
Any more? All right, well, super excited to have CTA next month. I think it's going to be a great opportunity to showcase our agency and the good work that we're doing. So very excited about that. All right, seeing none, we'll move on. Now we'll move on to the consent calendar. All matters included on the consent calendar are considered routine by LBT Board of Directors and will enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the Board of Directors of the public request, in which the matter shall be removed from the consent calendar and considered as a separate item. Do I hear a motion to approve the consent calendar? Is
So moved.
there a second?
Second.
And then roll call?
Chair Mejia.
Aye.
Vice Chair Sutton. Secretary Treasurer Yorve.
I was not here, but I viewed the meeting online. Aye.
Director Almeida.
Yes.
Director Angeles.
Aye.
Director Kemp. Director Rawlings. Director Sutton, Kemp, and Rawlings have been excused.
Great, thank you. The motion carries. The consent calendar is approved. Moving on to agenda item 7, monthly financial report presented by Lisa Patton.
Good afternoon, Chair Mejia, members of the board, Mr. McDonald, and to everyone assembled here today. My name is Lisa Patton, and I'm the Executive Director and Vice President of Finance and Budget. And I'm before you today to present the monthly financial report for the period of July 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2025. So we'll start with the statement of revenue and expenses. So this provides a snapshot of how we're performing financially through the first quarter of the fiscal year. It compares the revenue that we brought in and the expenses we have incurred to the amount we budgeted. Total operating revenue is running above budget for the month and at 106% year to date. In looking at passenger fares, you can see they are slightly above budget in September. We're also earning more interest income than budgeted thanks to solid cash management. Advertising and special events are on target, and the Aqua service is performing above budget for the month. Under subsidy revenue, we can see the impacts of funding pressure at the state level, and we are proactively preparing for continued volatility. Federal subsidy revenue is in line with last year. The reason it shows under budget is due to the timing of grant drawdowns. In September, we finished the last of the COVID relief reimbursements through the American Rescue Plan Act grant and are pacing our preventive maintenance draws across the year. State subsidies are running under budget due to funding reductions after LBT's budget was approved, specifically reducing our share of Transportation Development Act funds slightly and reducing a one-time SB 125 electric bus operating grant. Overall, revenue earned year to date is in line with expenses. In looking at expenses by area, we can see that operating expenses are under budget in every major area. Service levels are steady, and we are managing inflation and utility increases. Next, we'll look at the details on the schedule of expenses. So labor sits at the heart of our operations, from operators to mechanics to administrative staff. Operator labor costs are running above budget. This is a planned increase as transit service delivery ramped up for the school season and for special event services like the World Cup. This ensures LBT is adequately staffed to meet higher ridership demands. Parts, supplies, and fuel all came in under budget. This helps to offset the utility rate increases we're experiencing. In terms of total operating expenses, in September, we spent about 95% of our monthly budget. Labor and fuel costs are steady. The warehouse and maintenance are running efficiently, and admin continues to save where possible. Next, we'll turn to the balance sheet. The balance sheet gives us a clear view of LBT's financial position at a specific point in time, showing the resources we have available and the obligations we are managing. Under assets, we can see an increase in cash and investments in September. When we drop down to receivables, we can see the source of this increase, which is the receipt of outstanding receivables, in particular from LA County. State, county, and local receivables fell month over month, which is exactly what we want. At the end of September, overall receivables decreased from 26.3 million, 17.6 million outstanding. Under liabilities and capital, the categories remain consistent with expectations and show no unexpected changes. Payables came down as we cleared health insurance and Long Beach PD invoices, and payroll accruals increased based on timing. Pensions are steady with positive investment return trends, and our net capital assets rose slightly in September. This increase reflects progress in our ongoing capital work, including replacing buses, the continued implementation of the new ERP and new EAM systems, and some facility and equipment improvements. These are all planned budgeted investments. Taken together, the balance sheet continues to reflect strong liquidity and well-managed obligations. Overall, Long Beach Transit remains on solid financial ground. Costs are controlled while maintaining service levels. State subsidies are under plan, but we are actively monitoring these trends and taking action. Long Beach Transit's focus continues to be on maintaining service levels while preparing for potential long-term funding shifts and for large events like the World Cup. This completes my report. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Are there any public comments? All right, seeing none. Any discussion from the board? All right, seeing none. Thank you, Lisa. Amazing. Okay. My Gold will present agenda item 8.
Good afternoon, Chair Mejia, members of the board, Mr. McDonald, and all who are assembled here. I'm Mike Gold, Executive Director and Vice President of Customer Relations and Communication, and I'm here to request that the Board of Directors approve an agreement with Commune Communication for 3 years with 2 one-year options for creative, social, agency promotional, website management, and advertising services. As background, LBT utilizes an outside creative agency to assist with advertising, website management, and paid social media, as well as other design services, including developing multilingual strategies to reach our diverse audiences. The agreement with the current agency expires on December 31st, 2025. Since 2020, LBT has increased brand identity, and now 92% of the community we serve is aware of Long Beach Transit. As a result of digital outreach in the last year, there were over 3.8 million impressions of LBT ads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, with LBT videos being played over 1.8 million times. There were over 500,000 new visitors to LBT's website in 2024. In addition, multilingual outreach has increased with more Spanish language advertising and additional outreach to the Cambodian community. Over the years, the communications team has adjusted our outreach strategy to keep current customers informed of service, promote special services like our water taxis or Museum Express or Galaxy Express, and introduce new services like we did with the UCLA Commuter Express a few years ago. In the next year, LBT will promote our services to new customers with our weekend ridership campaign, continue outreach to older adults, provide service information to current customers, promote our student programs like the CSULB Go Beach Pass, expand our multilingual outreach with additional campaigns focused on the Khmer-speaking community, and continuing our strong Spanish language outreach. We'll also expand the use of video for paid social media, promote open positions to aid in recruitment efforts, and increase the use of data reporting to track the effectiveness of our campaigns. For this procurement, LBT issued a request for proposals in August 2025, and 15 qualified firms submitted responses. A panel consisting of LBT employees and an outside communications professional reviewed and ranked the proposals. The proposals were ranked on the following criteria: relevant experience and expertise, quality of portfolio and case studies, technical capabilities and approach, cultural competency and inclusive marketing, and price. The total amount of possible points for the technical evaluation was 80, and pricing made up an additional 20 points, for a total of 100 points. Commune Communication received the highest score from the evaluation committee with a total score of 79. Commune Communications is a Long Beach-based small business enterprise. The Small Business Enterprise, or SBE, goal established for the solicitation was 4%. Commune Communication is a state of California Department of General Services SBE certified firm and perform all the services in-house. Their SBE utilization rate is 100%. Therefore, I'm here today to request that the Board of Directors authorize the President and CEO to enter into a 3-year agreement with 2 one-year options, including a 10% contingency, with Commune Communication for an amount of $1,493,250, and authorize up to $250,000 per year for the direct reimbursable costs of social media and digital advertising, totaling no more than $1.25 million over 5 years. The total authorization of this action shall not exceed $2,743,250 over 5 years. This concludes my report, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Great. Do I hear a motion to approve the recommendation?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Great. Any public comment? Seeing none. Any discussion from the board? Yes.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to mention, mention that I've seen a lot of the creative marketing that's gone out there recently, and I'm glad to hear the increased number of web traffic numbers that have gone up. That sounds pretty significant. So, seeing the work that's been going on, and I think more creativity is good. Love the different languages that have been going out, especially on the social media platforms. I feel like a lot of folks don't post that all the time on the platforms, and I do see transit do that often. So, thank you.
Any additional? Director Norvin?
Thank you, Chair. I just have a couple of questions. Thanks, Mike. How did you or your team measure the performance of the current contract? Was it increased ridership? Was it the social media information you just provided? How did you guys measure how well they did?
We look at multiple factors, including the outreach, the numbers that I noted with respect to social media outreach, which we've adjusted based on our strategy over the years. We look at the effect that we have on ridership. So as you know, in 2024, ridership went up by about 6.5%. Revenues were also up. I'd like to think that the outreach efforts had a contributing factor to that. But there's a lot of factors that contribute to that. So we look at kind of all of those things in general.
Okay. And the new contract begins on January 1st, 2026?
Correct.
And my last question is, does your team have sufficient internal oversight to manage all the deliverables and spending, considering that you're outsourcing because of the expertise?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Thank you.
Any additional questions from the board? Well, I have to say, I've seen the improvement, and it's just phenomenal to see the advertisement coming out on Instagram and all social media platforms. I love that we are doing Khmer and Spanish. I think that's fantastic. And I just want to say congratulations and thank you for all your hard work, because I know I've seen the uptake, in the last recent years. People have seen it, and it's very, very exciting. All right. Seeing no more comment?
We do have a public comment.
Oh, we have one public comment.
Linda?
Oh, hi, my name is Linda. I actually had a question. So I know you're outsourcing for advertisement. I was wondering, would this also apply for like tap card design? So for instance, I saw like a high rate of success when LA Metro put a very popular rapper named Nipsey Hussle, and I was wondering if we could do the same maybe with like Snoop Dogg's like picture design on the tap card. I think it'll raise like a lot more advertisement and increase and encourage people to go more on the bus. But something to throw out for like a month, not like a reoccurring thing.
Great, thank you. We'll definitely take that into consideration. Any more public comment? All right, seeing none. All right, call for a vote.
Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Vice Chair Sun, Secretary Treasurer Yorbe,
Aye.
Director Almeida,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Kemp, Director Rawlings, Directors Sutton, Kemp, and Rawlings have been excused.
Great. The motion carries the recommendation to authorize President and CEO to enter into 3-year contract with Commune Communication for creative paid social media agency promotional and website management services for a total amount of $800 to $2,500 with a 2-year for 1-year options at $277,500 for option year 1 and $277,500 for option year 2 with the 10% contingency of $135,750 and an amount not to exceed $250,000 per year for the direct reimbursement costs of social media and digital advertisement for a total contract authorization not to exceed $2,743,250 is approved. Thank you so much, Mike. And now Jen Flores will present agenda item 9.
Good afternoon, Chair Mejia, members of the board, Mr. McDonald, and all who are assembled here today. My name is Jen Flores, Board Secretary. I am before you today to request the board to approve the Board of Directors meeting schedule for calendar year 2026. Consistent with LBT's regular meeting schedule, board meetings are held on the 4th Thursday of each month, with the exception of August and November, when no meetings are scheduled. The December meeting is held earlier in the month to accommodate the holiday season. The proposed 2026 board meeting calendar is as follows: Thursday, January 22nd, Thursday, February 26th, Thursday, March 26th, Thursday, April 23rd, Thursday, May 28th, Thursday, June 25th, Thursday, July 23rd, Thursday, September 24th, Thursday, October 23rd, and Thursday, December 10th. All meetings will be held at 3:30 p.m. with the exception of December 10th, which will begin at 9 a.m. As approved by the board in July of 2022, the August meeting has been removed from the annual calendar to promote and maintain a healthy work-life balance for staff. There will also be no meeting held in November of 2026 due to the Thanksgiving holiday, which falls on the 4th Thursday of the month. All meetings will be held here at the Long Beach Transit corporate offices in the Rosa Parks 4 chambers. Staff is recommending LBT Board of Directors approve the Board of Directors meeting dates for calendar year 2026. This concludes my report. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Do I hear a motion to approve the recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Are there any public comment? Seeing none. Any discussion from the board? All right, call for vote.
Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Vice Chair Sutton, Secretary Treasurer Yorbe,
Aye.
Director Almeida,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Kemp, Director Rawlings, Directors Sutton, Kemp, and Rawlings have been excused.
Great, motion passes. Thank you so much, Jen. And then We'll now go to Ken McDonough to present agenda item 10.
Okay. Good afternoon, Chair Mahia and members of the board and all who assembled here today. Again, I am Kenneth McDonald, President and CEO at Long Beach Transit. I am proud to share that Long Beach Transit has received the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. You saw an example a little bit earlier. For fiscal year 2024 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report, more commonly known as the ACFR. This marks the 35th consecutive year LBT has received this distinguished award. So we're not going to break that record. We're going to go 40, 50. The Certificate of Achievement represents the highest form of recognition in the area of government accounting and financial reporting. It is a significant accomplishment by a public transit agency and its management. LBT reports are evaluated by an impartial panel of the GFOA members to ensure it met the highest standard of the requirement, including demonstrating a constructive spirit of full disclosure that effectively communicate our financial story and encourages potential users and user group to read our annual comprehensive financial report. This award represents a major accomplishment for LBT and its staff. Its attainment reflects LBT's commitment to upholding the highest standard of financial reporting. I would like to acknowledge the following staff members who made significant contributions to the FY 2024 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report. Our leader in finance, Lisa Patton, the Executive Director and VP, Ashley Liang, the Treasurer, Terry Kuhn, the Manager of Finance, Jennifer Maxwell, Manager of Capital Program, Melissa Murray, the Senior Accountant, Irma Pamplona, Financial Analyst, and Laura Energy Lawyer, Orozco, Administrative Assistant in Finance. LBT is honored and proud to receive this recognition for outstanding financial report. I want to thank everyone who is involved, and thanks again for continuing this streak of 35 years. Thank you. That concludes.
Is there any public comment? Seeing none. Any discussion from the board? Director Almeida?
Just want to congratulate the team, Lisa especially, and leading that type of effort. And I think being a model public agency is what we need to be, and it sounds like we're doing that for a very long time. So let's keep it up, and thank you so much.
Director Honor?
Thank you, Chair. Congratulations to all the staff, Lisa and your team. Most recognitions don't happen automatically. They reflect the finance and budget team sets a very high bar in reporting. So thank you again. And it clearly reflects your commitment to stewardship. Thanks.
Any additional discussion from the board? Well, thank you so much. Always making us very proud. Thank you for your hard work. All right, moving on to public comment. Well, thank you, Ken. At this time, I invite members of the public if they wish to address the board on any matters that don't appear on the agenda. Seeing none. Oh, yes.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to fill out the paperwork, but my name is Mauro Varela. I'm the Vice President for ATU 1277. I just wanted to update Mr. McDonald and the board. I came to you last month concerning AB 394, and I just wanted to give you an update that that was signed into law a couple of weeks ago. So thank you, Ken, for reaching out and making sure that that bill did pass. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Any?
Yes, we have another one online, Linda.
Hi, this is Linda. I just wanted to bring to Long Beach Transit attention So earlier this year, I emailed customer service in regards to the consideration of the 51 removal. So it's a shelter near Long Beach Boulevard and PCH. So I'm a resident that lives nearby, and also I'm a frequent bus user as well. And it's been so many years where my neighbors and we notice a lot of graffiti on the bus stop, on the buildings. You know, we see needles, a lot of alcohol being used in that area. And we've all been proactive. You know, we always reach out to Public Works, but now it's just been getting just very severe where constant graffiti. I also reach out to Long Beach Transit, and it's a lot of waste of money on Long Beach Transit as well as Public Works when our building is always constant graffiti and alcohol and drugs over there. And I hope that Long Beach Transit takes into consideration with removal as well as thinking about like the financial logistics if the shelter is removed. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And we'll make sure to have your email to follow up. Any additional public comment? All right. Seeing none, we will, at this time, I invite, oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. At this time, I move to close session. The item set forth on agenda item 12. Are there any public comments regarding closed session? Seeing none, we're moving to closed session. a closed session report on agenda item 12.
Thank you, Chair Mejia. The board took no reportable action and there's nothing to report out.
Great, thank you so much, Vince. Now, are there any requests from the board? All right, seeing none, moving on to adjournment, do I hear a motion to approve the recommendation to adjourn?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
A roll call vote.
Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Vice Chair Sutton, Secretary Treasurer Nyorbe,
Aye.
Director Almeida.
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Yes.
Director Kemp, Director Rawlings, Directors Sutton, Kemp, and Rawlings have been excused.
The motion carries. The meeting is now adjourned. The next regular meeting will be held on December 4th, 2025. Thank you, everyone.